Good morning, everyone. So lately, I've been getting a lot of questions as to how to buy phone. I understand it's not on many centralized platforms out there, and for those that are just starting, it might be a little bit complicated. So what I'm trying to address in this video is how to purchase bone using Shiba Swap and using SafePal. Um, you could use MetaMask, Trust Wallet, any of the other wallets. I particularly like SafePal because it offers a little bit more than the others, in my own opinion. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is, as you see, my home screen here is Shiba Swap. So type in, www.shibaswap.com. Make sure that you have the correct one. So always check, with the official Discords, Telegrams, or anything that this is the correct one. But here is the actual link. So that here is correct. You're gonna notice, well, actually let me take you back one more. This is your actual screen. So you're gonna have dig, NFTs, bury, woof, doggy dow, and swap. We're gonna be concerned with swap only. Okay. So the next step is to go to SafePal. Once you're at SafePal, download. And again, you can use anything else, but then the setup is very similar. So you got your options here: mobile, browser. So I recommend you first download this to your phone, whether it's an Android or an Apple device, because it'll simplify the process. So once you download it, sorry, this is for mobile. Go to browser. So I'm gonna install an extension. So I personally use Chrome. You use Firefox or even Edge. So for our example purpose here, we're going to do SafePal. Now I already have it installed, which if you notice up here, that's where you'll find that. But actually, it'll just say here install, install an extension, and there, you don't have to do anything else. Once this is actually installed, you're going to get something like this. So basically, it'll look like this. You're like, where is it? Well, go up here, pin this, and now you'll see it there. Now, when you first start your SafePal, you're going to actually have to create. Actually, I'm just going to log out of this here. Perfect. So this is what's going to come up once you open this. So for you, if you're just starting, you've never done a wallet, you're going to create a wallet. So you hit generate. You see these right here? There's 12 of them. They each have, like utility, salute, mix, different mnemonic phrase. All of this is required for you to have a wallet. And you see the order in particular. This is important because this is the way that you're going to have to type in on the next one. So what I recommend is that you write it down. I don't recommend taking a picture because, obviously there's a lot of people have lost information through the cloud. Um, I'm the type that will still will write it down and put it somewhere. Like I have a safe, so I'll put it in there. So whichever method you want to do, but just keep this safe. No one should have this. They have this, they have your money. Okay. So after you do this, you hit next, and you're gonna notice this here is exactly from the same as what you saw previously, right there. So you go utility, salute, mixed. It'll be utility, salute, mixed, and so on. Once this is completed, then it's actually let me just complete it for you. 4 or 5. Well, actually no, because then it'll do something with the other one. But anyways, once that is completed, it's gonna ask you for a password. Type in a password of your choosing, and then confirm that, and you'll be back to this point, which now I need to do. So this is the reason why I said it's important or a lot easier to do with your phone, because then what you can do is on your phone, there's a section on the top right corner that looks like a little square with the line in the middle. That's basically your barcode scanner. So you click on that, and then you scan the little barcode, and then you're gonna see like a confirmation section. Once you're there, you hit confirm. You pick your wallet. You hit confirm again, and now here is my actual wallet. So I've sent myself a little bit of Ethereum, which is this one here. You're going to require or need this in order for you to purchase anything within the Ethereum network. So as you can see, I have some bone here. So for Ethereum, you're going to have a centralized exchange, such as Coinbase, Crypto.com, Binance, and you would have to receive Ethereum. So you would copy this and take this to your wallet. I don't have that here. I don't want to complicate more things, but if you're going to start um, buying bone, at the very minimum, you would require to understand or know how to use your centralized wallet. And I say this only because it'll keep you safe and not wanting to do everything all at once. I'll post another video where I could explain, from Coinbase or from crypto.com how to send yourself to this wallet or to any wallet, Ethereum, to purchase bone. So for this demonstration, we're going to assume that you know how to use your centralized exchange and that you've already sent yourself some Ethereum. So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to go to Shiba Swap. Now you'll see this here on the right top corner. It needs for you to connect your wallet. So you click on that, you go to Wallet Connect, and again, that's that QR code. Again, go back to your phone, top right hand corner, and then scan that. It's going to ask you to confirm again, hit agree, and now you'll see that the screen changed and your wallet is right here. So you'll also see your other transactions if you had other transactions that you purchased something through Shiba Swap. Okay, so we're going to close this off, and now we go to the swap function. Once you're here, remember that Ethereum that we had, you hit max. Then on this one, the question mark, you look for the token of your choice here. We're going to focus on bone. The other thing you have to do is, you see this section here? You need to change the slippage rate. So yesterday I was trying between 4 and 5%. For today's demonstration, let's just go with 5 just to make things faster. You could always change it to your own preference, but mind you, anytime you purchase a new token, it's good to know the buy and sell fee. You could do this using Token Sniffer or honeypot.com and get at least some sort of perspective as to how much it is. Now, it's not always perfect. Sometimes you might have to put a little bit higher depending on the network saturation, like how busy it is. And we're talking about Ethereum. Okay, so the next thing is, so I put 5%, and it always changed here, this. Often people leave that alone, and what happens is that transaction can be there for, I don't know, 12 hours or something. So I put a parameter of like 2 to 3 minutes. So after you do that, you go down here where it says swap. If you don't have enough gas, this will come back and tell you that this transaction cannot happen, and it'll tell you the amount of gas you need. So say now we hit this, confirm swap. It's going to ask you if everything goes well to confirm it in the wallet. That means on your phone. So this one's taking a little bit longer, but we'll wait a little bit more. And as you can see down here, it says swapping 0.033 ETH, and it's going to give me 70.9923 bone. If you see that nothing is happening, especially after like 2 minutes or the time that you designated, I've noticed that when I actually exit out of it and I go back into hitting swap, confirm swap, that it often actually speeds up the process where I get the confirmation over here. In this case, it seems like still not. Well, in the meantime, if you're not aware of what Shibarium is, that's going to be the new L2 blockchain for Shiba Inu. You may ask, why is that important? So currently we use Ethereum, and Ethereum has one issue, that when the network becomes saturated, transactions are really expensive. And not to mention that if we have, NFTs that are really popular, NFTs use a lot of space. So, don't be surprised that, you buy an NFT and you pay over $500 just on the gas alone. So Shibarium L2 layer solution, what that does, imagine if you had 100 transactions that need to happen right now. So traditionally, you would have one transaction, gas, Ethereum, and then the end result. Well, now with Shibarium, what it does is all those 100 transactions are still needing to process. What they do is they put them all into one transaction. So instead of paying 100 different Ethereum transactions, we bundle it. And then as we complete it, the bundle per se, all these 100 transactions become one transaction. And so, in essence, the 100 people that were about to pay for Ethereum for the gas transaction split a small share of the total cost of one Ethereum transaction. This is what makes layer two, and specifically Shibarium, very important. On top of the fact that it's going to have a burn mechanism. How amazing is that? And it goes with the entire ecosystem. The only thing that is not is the game, but there's a different reason for that that I am not aware of. But this is truly exciting because this sets up this environment or ecosystem as self-sustaining. You got your stablecoin that's coming up. Now you got Treat. In essence, what this does is that it keeps you within that. Well, I guess the the best word is ecosystem, because if you wanted to not sell out of your position from SHIB Bone, right? Well, you got She, which is a stable coin. You could use that to purchase anything you want and stay still in the Shibarium ecosystem. So every time you convert, buy, sell with any of those tokens, Treat, Leash, SHIB, Bone, you're burning. So how amazing is that? Imagine if the volume is high, your burning is high. So that's truly exciting for me. So it looks like it's still not processing. So why don't we have it at 5. Let's change this. And we'll just do 70, a clean number. And let's try 6% since the other one was taking too long. And there we go. See? So you have to play with it a little bit sometimes. You try to be a little bit cheap and go under, but if the gas is good, you confirm it on the phone, and it'll be a few seconds over here. Boom. Woof means good. So you close this here. Now, you see this? This is where it shows you if it's completed. What you can also do is to see the process, you click on that and it'll prompt you or take you here to Etherscan. It'll tell you more or less where you are for it to be finalized. So this is the part where you just wait a little bit. But it's also important to note that you'll see what you actually purchased. So I bought $56 worth of bone, and my transaction cost was $3.27. Mind you, right now, Ethereum gas is really cheap. And as you can see, it has now been completed. So you can close this off now. Close this. Actually, one rule of thumb, and this is something I do in particular for safety. I disconnect anything that is connected to an extension or a website. So once all that is done, the next thing is you could check your balance. So you go back to SafePal, and then you will see now your new balance. Now you have 90, or I have 90 bone, and I still have a little bit of gas, or hopefully if I need to buy more, or if I wanted to sell, you could do this here. Now I'll do a separate video for buys and sells, so that I don't confuse you. We'll take this step by step. Well, anyways, this is how you buy bone using SafePal. One last thing. Remember, I told you I don't like keeping anything connected. That's why the phone is really important, because at any time, do the same step again, and look at how quickly it is to get back in. Confirm. confirm the wallet, and there you go. So for this video, that is all I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm going to keep it simple, you know, something that you could do step by step from this portion of the video, and we'll move on to the next. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any questions or any suggestions, please leave a comment down below. Thank you guys.